guys, so it's been a long ass time since I've recorded a video, and I just wanted to come and give you a little update and also do my Birchbox for April and May because I have both of them. So I want to start off with letting you guys know why I was unable to do videos. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but on my face I have redness on my arms. I'm breaking out. I think in my last video I talked about how I have really bad hives. They started back up again and my doctor cannot figure out what's causing them. So they have me on a shitload of different medications trying to figure out why I have hives. So, I feel like shit constantly because, I can't record videos. I can't, there's times where like my lips are swollen or my eyes are swollen or my feet are swollen and I can't go outside and I can't do anything I want to do because, it looks like Eddie beat the shit out of me or I just can't walk. It hurts so bad. Like, it keeps me from being able to exercise, keeps me from being able to do a lot of stuff. So they've done like a blood test and they can't figure out what's wrong with me through the blood test, and they're pretty much useless. Like, they're like, oh, just take these pills, we'll see what happens. So I'm taking the pills, we'll see what happens. As you can also notice, my hair is still this nasty color. I got some hair dye for it though. I got the high color highlights for dark hair. You probably can't read the dark hair. Somewhere. Right there. It says for dark hair only. This is in the color red. I heard a lot about this red, but I also heard that it can turn your hair kind of an orangey red, and I kind of want like a cool red. So I don't know if I should take this back and get magenta or stick with this color, and if it doesn't turn out good, just put magenta over it. But I'm excited to finally be doing something with this hair color. I'm so sick of this nasty blonde. Alright, so with the bird, I feel like there's something else I want to say. This video is getting pretty long. So a lot of stuff has been happening in my life lately. Not a lot of stuff, not like cool stuff. It was my brother's birthday yesterday. I think this, like, for the past 3 years I've been saying it's his birthday. It's his 19th. The first video I did was his, like, 17th birthday. It's pretty exciting. Today's my dad's birthday, but I don't talk to my dad, so yeah. I want to talk about Cinco de Mayo. Okay, so a lot of weird shit happened on Cinco de Mayo. Okay, so Eddie's friend, it's Cinco de Mayo. People do what the fuck they do on Cinco de Mayo. I don't participate because, I don't drink. But, stupid decisions were made. No one was hurt. But he got a flat, and I went out there. It was like 4 in the morning, and because I had the part he needed or something. And it was like out in the country, like super scary country. And so I was helping him with his car. I'm not helping, I just brought him the part, and I'm like, here you go, do it. And this crazy like country guy comes out and he's like, hey, what are you guys doing? Do you need help with anything? And I'm like, no, it's cool, we're fine, thank you, blah blah, whatever. And he's like, oh yeah, because, me and my friends heard you, and, we're in the back, we have a bonfire, we're burning my ex's underwear and stuff. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And he's like, you guys want to join? You want to burn something for shit? And I'm like, no, it's alright, thank you though. And he's like, oh yeah, it's cool, it's Cinco de Mayo, me and my friends, we're doing a little drink, doing a little blow, we're getting fucked up. And I'm like, oh my god, this guy's crazy, he's gonna kill us. It was like 4 in the morning, there was no one out there, it was just super scary. And I'm like, no, it's cool. And he had like a flashlight, and like he wouldn't leave, which was fine because he had a flashlight, so we needed the flashlight. So he was really creepy, and then we were getting shit done. The whole time he was just talking about burning stuff, doing cocaine, and just getting drunk, and I'm like, this guy is so wasted. He's so gone, and I'm like, I don't want to be here. And we finished everything. Then he lost the piece that I went there and gave to him. So we were looking for the piece, it ended up being on the roof of his car. But we were looking for the piece, and I had the flashlight, and I was like looking everywhere on the floor, and on the floor I found a knife. I found a huge knife. I'm like, oh my god. He's like, oh yeah, that's just my knife. And I'm like, what's it doing out here? And he's just like, oh well, I didn't know you guys are like city folk. I didn't know what you guys were gonna do. All this shit. I'm like he lives like where that dude's house was to like town was like not even a minute. So he's calling us like city folk. I'm like, whatever, dude. And he had a knife, and he was drunk, and he was on cocaine, and he was obviously crazy because he's burning his girlfriend's shit. And it was just like really weird, like a really weird situation. So we left. Like we had his car in front of dude's house because that's where it broke down. And I was like, do you want to leave your car here? This guy's really weird. And he's like, no, I don't want to leave it here. And so we like drove it up the road a little bit, and we just left it there because we put the spare on, but there was like shit hanging off the car. It was drama. And so the next morning, because we didn't find the piece that night, and the next morning I'm like, let's look for the piece of my car, the jack thing, and let's find it. So I have one. And we were looking for it, and we hear the freaking same guy, that crazy, high, drunk, crazy guy with a knife. We didn't find him, but we heard him in the backyard yelling on the phone, you know, calling someone, oh, you stupid fucking bitch, I did so much for you, and all this shit. And I'm like, whoa, do you see that? I was like, whoa, oh my god, this guy's fucking crazy. I'm like, that's the same guy, he's still awake, it's the cocaine. And so we didn't find the piece, so we went to his car, and it ended up being on the roof of his car, so that was pretty cool. So that was my Cinco de Mayo story, but I just want to tell you about that creepy guy. Oh, the whole time, every time he would like fucking say something new, he's like, oh, I'm burning my fucking girlfriend's shit. Like, in my head, I'm like, this guy's fucking crazy, like, he can kill me. And then he's like, oh, I'm doing fucking cocaine. I'm like, he's gonna try to kill me. And like, after I found the fucking knife, I was like, I'm pretty much dead. Like, this guy, he's gonna end my life tonight because he has a knife, and he's drunk, and he's high, and he's fucking crazy. And I'm like, I'm dying tonight. I should tweet something, I should say something so everyone knows what happened. I thought I was gonna die. I didn't die. I'm glad I didn't die, because I wouldn't have like a funny Cinco de Mayo story to tell you guys. So I can't stop touching my hair. That's what I did. That's my update on what's going on with me. I haven't been doing videos because of my ridiculous hives. They weren't as bad as they were before, but now they're getting so bad that I'm just scratching until I bleed, and it's just really bad. It's really uncomfortable. My legs are completely not scarred, they just have tons of scabs just from scratching so much. It's like I have like permanent chicken pox or something. Like, it's really bad. If you know any like home remedies to like calm down itching or something, I'm on so many different antihistamines. I'm on like 4 different antihistamines. Shit like that. I'm on so many fucking medications, and I don't want to be on these medications. So that is my quick vlog. There's a bug in here. That's my quick vlog. It's my Birchbox. It's my update. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me, and I'll see you guys later.